Hey guys, welcome back to another Stitch with me. I say that every time, but I don't know what else to say. It is Stitchmas with me. I think this is my 6th one. I don't know, but it is December 10th. And I have my 2 Advents to open, and I have the one from Vicky. And I have one from Tracy. So I'm going to open the one from Tracy first. And I can kind of see what it is. Ooh, it's this pretty ribbon. Oh, and teal's my favorite color. And it has, I don't think it has sparkles. I think it picked up some glitter from the thing. That is pretty. And it's a good, like, stiffness. So it'll hold bows really well. This is going to look so good on spring and Easter. Ooh, I love it. I love anything teal. It's my mom's running joke because she knows if she buys me something to get teal or aqua. Like, she likes to buy, I mean, like literally anything. If it's a blanket, a cup, a spatula, she'll get red and I'll get teal. And it's like, it's been like that for years, or aqua. So that's our running joke is, she's like, I know what color you want. Because the last thing she got me was some storage containers. And they had all kinds of different colors of lids. And there was like no question of which one she was going to get me. So, and this is day 10 of the Advent from Vicky. I don't know if this is the ornament, because this was an ornament exchange for that Stacy C. Stitches had. It was open to anybody. She just talked about it on her floss tube. And if you want to join, she had a Google form, I think, to join. So Vicky got me as her name, and she made me an Advent box. So I kind of feel like maybe this could be her finished piece. I'm not sure. She may have saved that for last, but it's bigger than the other packages. And it's wrapped a little different. So it says day 10, and it has this little key on it. And it says Santa key. So let's see what this is. That's super cute. I'm nervous. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know. Did this fall off? Oh, it's a snake. Oh, I'm scared of snakes. Oh, God. Sorry, Vicky. It's beautiful, but I'm scared of snakes. God, it took me a second. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm gonna calm down so I can show you guys. My heart, y'all, my heart is about to come out of my chest. I'm not even kidding. Like, even though it, I gotta cover it up. Tracy, if you're watching, you understand. Okay, this is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I can't even, y'all, it's taking me a minute to soak this up. Okay, first of all, y'all, this trim is not just trim, it's beading. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it says, wishing you friendship. Let me try to move it to the middle. Woo. All right. That's 1/1. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, the Cardinals are 2/2. Oh my gosh, Vicky. If you're watching this is incredible. The wishing you friendship is 1/1. And this looks like it could be either a 28... maybe a 28 count, or 20, I don't know. Maybe a 32. No, probably 28 count. All of this holly is 1/1 in all of the words. And it's just like perfect. And that is unbelievable. I'm gonna see if it'll focus. I hope it does. Can y'all see that? And then, okay, she's got a bow and it's beaded on there. This is beading. She stitched a border. I don't even know what you would call that. She stitched a beaded trim. So she stitched it and added the beads and curved it around and pulled it back through and stitched it. Oh my gosh. I love this fabric. I actually have some of this fabric. That's a gorgeous fabric line. Oh, and the back has a pretty little bow too. Oh my gosh. Okay. Y'all, I'm going to try to show you this beading. Have y'all ever seen anything like that? That's incredible. Wow. I'm seriously blown away. Oh, that little 1/1 is so tiny. Vicki, if you're watching this, oh my goodness. Oh, let me move it back. That is just gorgeous. Okay. I don't have my tree up. And I can't get it up today. I can't get it up tomorrow. I don't know about Sunday. I have got to get that tree up and I can't wait. But I have an ornament hanger and I think for right now, I might even, I don't know. I may need to put this on my ornament hanger. Oh, it's so gorgeous. My heart. Okay. So let's set that to the side. I'm going to lift this up and let y'all see this thing that fell out that back scared me. Okay, Vicki, this is gorgeous, okay? But I am like deathly afraid of snakes. So I'm just going to take my finger. That is like crocheted or something. What do y'all call that? It's like, it looks like crochet. Now, my best friend she loves snakes. She's a master gardener. And so she deals with snakes a lot. So like all the good, happy snakes that do good things on the earth, you know, she loves them. And she would really love this. So I'm going to pass this on to someone who will appreciate it. And she also quilts and sews and does everything. So she will love this. So thank you so much, Vicki. Now, I'm scared of it, so I'm going to cover it back up. Let me save this ribbon and key. That is so pretty. I got to do something with that ribbon and key. I'm going to wrap this snake like that. And I will mail that to her. Oh, my goodness. I mean, I'm going to set it here in front of me. I'm just blown away. That 1/1, I have never seen 1/1 in person before. I have only seen it on floss tube. And it is incredible. Incredible. Those teeny tiny little stitches. That has to be a 28 count. It has to be. Oh my goodness. And it's not just a tiny bit. It's a lot. Vicki, I know you worked so hard on that. I hope you're watching this so you know how much I appreciate it. But I will post in our group the picture. But oh my goodness. Whew. Settle down. Settle down. Okay. So I'm working on Dancer today. I keep wanting to call it Prancer. And I need to watch that movie. I love that movie Prancer when I was younger. I need to watch it. I haven't watched it since I was young. So it may be different now watching it as an adult. But Alright, so I'm going to use my line keeper to find my spot. So it was right there. Alright, so I'm stitching it. My line keeper is not sticking very well. Oh, it's because it's over the B of my bonnet B on my Lori Holt stand. You know, the thing about these Lori Holt stands is, I mean, they come out in different colors and then they discontinue them. But you can literally spray paint it any color you want. I mean, I like mine pink, but if I ever get tired of the pink, I'll just spray paint it. Alright, so let me get my floss. I got some stuff to discuss. I know everybody's excited to hear what I have to discuss. I say that with. Now, I was supposed to film a floss tube today. I didn't get my floss tube filmed last week. So, I'm 2 weeks behind already. I just can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I have too much to do. We have the craft fair tomorrow. So, I'm going to sit down. I'm doing this. And if you hear all kinds of fussing, it's Mose and Stormy are playing. And Stormy likes to find a plastic bag and like roll around in it and do everything. So, they're like messing with a plastic bag. So, tomorrow's the craft fair, so I have a lot to do today. And so I'm just taking this time this morning to stitch, do this video, and I can stitch a little bit more while I watch it to make sure nothing needs edited out. Because, see, floss tube takes, like, a long time because I film, I have to edit, I have to add in all the pictures, the extras, get links, do all that. So, it's like a whole deal. For Stitch With Me, unless there's, like, something small, I basically can rewatch my video while I stitch and just correct anything that needs to be corrected, and then I can go ahead and upload it. So, that's why I'm just going to do that today, and I hope maybe on Monday I can do a proper floss tube. So, let me get a stitch in. I had a mistake on this, and I thought it was worse than what it really was. It was a really easy fix. So, I fixed that, I think yesterday maybe. Or the day before. I don't think I got to stitch on this yesterday. So, I fixed my mistake, and I've been continuing working on. Now, I think of everybody who's doing this out, I'm the slowest. I have the least amount done. Tracy's probably done. She said she's going to wait. Shelly might be done. Or close to being done. Courtney, Candace. I don't know if Bobby started it yet. I haven't got to watch Bobby's floss tube. I just got caught up on Courtney's floss tube the other day, and it was a week late. So, I'm about a week late on Bobby, too. So, I don't know if Bobby started it. I'll probably watch her today while I'm getting some stuff together for the craft fair. So, yeah, I'm really behind. But my plan is to keep just doing this for my 25 minutes a day this month, and I think I'll get it done that way. I mean, it's not a huge pattern. So, now, life has been a little crazy, and it's about to get crazier. So, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do Stitch With Me's because, now, all of this could change, but the first big thing is my mom is scheduled for surgery January 11th, and it's if she gets cardiac approval. So she has that appointment, what day is that? She has 3 appointments. She has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. She has doctor appointments, and they're all for this stuff. I hope it's Monday, so we go ahead and find out if she gets approval. Because if she doesn't get approval, then that changes everything. If she does get approval, she'll be having spinal fusion, on January 11th. She'll be in the hospital for a little while. I think it said 3 or 4 days. I guess it just depends on the person. It may be more with her because of her other medical issues. It may be less. I don't know. I doubt it. And then, if they send her home, which I don't want her to be in the hospital, but I'm scared of her coming home. Like, I don't think she's the typical patient. I kind of feel like she needs to be in the hospital a little bit longer than a typical patient because of all her other issues. But whatever the doctor thinks. I took that out because I stitched it in the wrong place, and then I stitched it in the wrong place again. So, she's going to be in the hospital. That's the 11th. I start college on the 10th. And I'm taking full-time classes. Now, a couple of them will be easy classes. But the rest of them aren't. So, I already know that I've got to get my schoolwork done while Parker is at school himself. And Mondays, I'll be on campus all day. Unless, I'm trying to get, I have one class I have to take on campus. And it has a lab. So, I'm going to be there all day on Mondays. And I'm trying to get a online version of it. But it's closed. So, I keep checking. Because, you know, when people drop the class, there'll be an opening. I keep checking to see if there's an opening. But it's not looking too good right now. Why do I keep doing that? Is it because, oh, I am stitching in the right spot. It's just because, you know, linen, the little slubs, I thought I was stitching in the wrong spot, but I'm not. It's the right spot. So, I start school on Monday. My mom has surgery on Tuesday. And, so I'll be on campus 2 days a week, but Monday I'll be there all day. So, I know Mondays, there won't be any stitch with me on Monday. Wednesday, I go. There won't be a stitch with me on Wednesdays because by the time I get home, I'm going to have to do homework and take care of the house and pets and everything else. So that right there is 2 days of the week that I'm going to lose just to not being home. And then I have to take care of everything else. Plus, my mom is getting to the point where she's not able to really cook for herself anymore. And she's eating too much, like, she's living off of bananas and sandwiches and, like, yogurt. And, you know, sometimes she'll go, like, a few days and that's what she eats. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with sandwiches, bananas, and yogurt. But then she gets feeling better and she has real, like, she eats, like, balanced meals, you know. So, she's getting to the point where those good days are not coming. So, I talked to her last night. I'm like, we've got to come up with a plan. This is what happened last year when she got sick last year. I was like, I started making her meals. But back then, I was having to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, I was going over there 3 times a day or 2 times a day to get her food. I'm going to take a drink of coffee. She just lives like a mile from me, so it's not like I'm going like far. But we're gonna have to do something. But the stinky butt, she's so picky. She is so picky. So it's not like I can cook extra food for my family and take it over there to her because she won't eat it. My mom is the pickiest person. Like, you do not want to go out to eat with her. Because she's not a Karen. She's not rude to the waitress or anything. But, like, she'll tell you, like, it's not very good. It's not very good. I don't like this. She'll just, like, she never likes her meal, you know. She likes her plates, like, exactly how she wants it. She's always been that way. And she's a nightmare to try to cook for her. So, she doesn't eat a lot of things that we eat. Like, for instance, yesterday, I made something, y'all. It was so good. So good. So, I have this recipe I like to make. It's a real basic recipe. You might make it yourself. You take a bag of frozen chicken, you put it in a crock pot, and you add a jar of salsa, and taco seasoning. Now, I make homemade taco seasoning, and I'm not like a good home cook or anything, but I discovered this taco seasoning recipe several years ago, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, and I've never been able to eat regular taco seasoning again. It's so easy to make. I will put the recipe in the description box. I found it just from Google. It's from the All Recipes website. I'll just link the website. And I don't put the red pepper because my husband is sensitive to like spicy stuff. And he can't handle it, so I don't put the red pepper. But I make it exactly as it's called for. And I thought about making some up. I messed up. I'm chit-chatting too much. Okay. Let me take this out. So anyway, it is so good. And the only difference is that, well, there's not really a difference. You know how when you use like, say, what is those? What are those? The taco packets. I can't think of the brand. Ortega, I think, is one of them. Well, you add it, you cook your hamburger, and then you drain it, and then you add your packet of taco seasoning, and like, I think it says like 1/4 of a cup of water. Well, you do the same thing. You make your taco seasoning, and then you add a little bit of water. Well, with chicken, you cook it in the crock pot like that, and you just dump the seasoning on the chicken when it's frozen. Well, I didn't need to do that. You dump the seasoning on it when it's frozen. You dump the jar of salsa, and you just walk away, and you cook it on low for 6 hours. And then after 6 hours, it just shreds up. It's a big hit. Like, before COVID, and I would have our friends over, and we would eat dinner and stuff. That was like the one thing that people liked for me to make, because it was just good. Well, they make this jarred salsa called avocado salsa. I can't think of the brand, but it's green, and I bought it to put on our tacos, and we really liked the taste of it. And we were eating one day. Okay, let me skip. Okay, 1, 2. Sorry, I gotta move my line. I was on the wrong line with my line keeper, so that's why I messed up. 2, 4. And we were eating that salsa, and I said, I bet this would be good to cook that chicken in the crock pot with, because the salsa was really good. And I tell you what, after this video, I'll take a picture of the salsa and I'll insert it into the video. So I did that yesterday. I bought a jar of the salsa, and all I did was I put my frozen chicken in the crock pot and put salt and pepper on the frozen chicken and cooked it on low. Yo, I messed up again. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm yip yapping, which I'm supposed to do because it's a talking thing, but I keep messing up. Okay, so I called my husband at work because he was at town hall. He was working late, and I said, look, this chicken, this is the best taco I've ever made. And he came home. I mean, it's not like I did anything. All I did was dump it in the crock pot. He came home and he was like, that is so good. I'm like, I know. I thought it was going to be too spicy because my house smelled so spicy. I thought, oh no. Because like I said, he can't handle spicy stuff. I thought, he is not going to be able to eat this. And when I actually ate it, it wasn't too spicy. So you could add more heat to it if you want more heat. But, oh, it was so good. So, of course, my mom was like, ew, I would never eat that. She won't eat guacamole. She won't eat avocados. So, right there is like half of our diet. Yeah, so the point of the story is she doesn't eat a lot of things we eat, so I can't just make extra portions for her on a lot of things I cook. Like if I just make chili, yeah, I can make more chili and take it over there to her. But a lot of things I cook, she won't eat. So I'm like, Mom, we gotta come up with a plan. Now she has some frozen stuff. Like she made a big pot of spaghetti sauce when she was feeling better and froze that. So I can just go over there and just make her spaghetti and thaw out the sauce and stuff like that and make her a salad. So I can do that, but we got to come up with a plan of getting her some meals. And she's eligible for senior meals, and we went through, I don't know how many services, probably 6 or 7 services, and she hated all of them. She was like, this is the worst food ever. And I have to agree, it's not good food. And I feel sorry for the people that's the only food they have, because a lot of it just tastes like watered down, processed, like the lowest quality ingredients. You know what I'm saying? So she didn't like any of it. So her case manager said, she's okay. She's like, we'll just discontinue any of those meals. I said, well, I'll just make sure she has food. Okay, now let me correct this. Stop talking for a second so I can concentrate. I've stretched this linen all out because I keep ripping this section out. Okay, skip that one. Go to this one. So I just don't know what I'm going to have time to do, because I've got to figure out some kind of meal schedule for my mom. Plus, when she gets out of her surgery, she's going to be staying here, and I've got to be taking care of her, and she's not going to be in good shape. It's not a good surgery at all. I mean, it's not an easy surgery. No surgery's good, but it's not an easy surgery at all. And I'll be starting school. So, and it's crazy because, the only reason I signed up for classes is because Parker went back to public school. But the same day that I signed him up for public school, he asked to go. My mom was told she had to have a surgery. So I just feel like, it was like God's plan for things to change in our lives. Open doors so that we can handle other things. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't have done it all. I couldn't have homeschooled Parker and taken care of my mom. It just wasn't going to happen. I can't do everything. So, it's going to be alright. One step at a time. So, yeah, I've got to... Last time I cooked for her, I would make like a pot roast. But I would put it into like smaller little aluminum trays. And then I would take her like one tray to eat that day. And then like 2 more to put in her freezer. She does have a deep freezer. So we can freeze stuff. So I gotta work on that. Because what we did on Thanksgiving is my mother-in-law cooked dinner. So, but my mom wanted to stay home, and it was a hard day for her because of my brother passing away. He passed away in 2018, but it doesn't get any easier for her. That's her child. So she didn't want to be with. That's even though my mother-in-law, even though that's like my family, my mom just wanted to be home. So. I told her I would stay with her, you know, while my husband and son went over to my mother-in-law's. And we had, I offered to cook for her, but she said just get, I was going to cook Thanksgiving dinner at her house, but she said just get a, like Stouffer's frozen, the turkey dinners, like individual turkey dinners. And she said, and we'll just make some corn and green beans and rolls and a pumpkin pie. And I said, okay. And you know what? We did that. It was the easiest thing ever. And she said, I should have done this when you were growing up. This is the easiest Thanksgiving ever. And I was like, no, I would have wanted your food growing up. But it was. It was. And you know what? We were just as happy as when I cook a big meal or when she's cooked a big meal. And there was like almost no mess to clean up. And we just like watched TV and, you know, took naps. So, yeah, it was really chill. And all we did was heat up frozen dinners. And, you know, there's a stigma to that. Like, oh, come over and eat with us. Don't eat a frozen dinner. But, like, we were happy. You know, I didn't get to eat with my husband's son. But they, you know, Mike understands. My mother-in-law understands. My mom needed me that day. And when they got done with dinner there, I went home and we spent time together. So it's not like I wasn't with them, you know what I mean? And we spent the morning together too. So it was just the dinner part. So it was nice. It was different. It was a lot less stress. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Oh gosh, I'm talking so much. I have talked and talked and talked. Okay, guys, so with all of this in January, it's gonna be different. So if my mom gets approved for her surgery, I'll probably, I don't know. Plus with school, I don't know how long I'll be able to do Stitchmas meetings. And I want to do it. I just, you know, I don't want to do it just because I'm obligated, because I'm not obligated. Y'all don't, you know, y'all aren't obligating me to anything. It's just myself. I know everybody understands. Life has seasons, and sometimes you can do things and sometimes you can't. So, and I never dreamed I would be so busy with Parker going to public school, but I am. I have been so busy and trying to get used to a new schedule. I mean, we used to go to bed at like 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning and then get up at, sometimes I get up at like 7 or 8. Sometimes we get up at 9. And now I try to get him to bed by 9:30, and I get up at 5 or 6. So I'm not sleeping that whole time, but it takes a while for him to get to sleep. So that's time that I'm not doing other things. Like I don't, you know, I thought I would get him to sleep and Mike and I would like watch TV or something, but usually I just fall asleep because I'm so tired. And then while he's at school, helping my mom or doing stuff around the house, or like lately I've been doing stuff with craft fair, that type of thing. And I don't get to stitch as much. So things are different. Okay. So I'm going to stop there. But he's doing so good in school. He's doing so well. And he's getting to go to the computer lab when they're having stuff in music that's gonna, I don't know, I have to confirm. I don't know if he's going to the computer lab every time they have music or just on days that they're doing stuff that he's gonna have a meltdown. But he's, so that worked out. This morning they were watching a Christmas movie and they got to bring, I call it pop, soda, whatever. They got to bring a drink. So he took an A&W root beer because that's one of his favorite drinks. And then Tuesday, they're going on their field trip to the movie, so he's excited about that. Oh, and Monday, they're basically done. Today, or yesterday, was the last day of the testing they had to do, so these last few days are just, like, basically them having fun and finishing up. He does have to retake a test today. But, so Monday, they are reading their elf stories that they wrote, and they get to bring a snack and a soda. And so, and then Wednesday's a half day. Uh-oh, what's he got? Okay, sorry, hopefully I edited that out. I'm going to yell at Mose. Alright, so I'm going to show my ornament one last time. Oh my goodness. I love it. It's so beautiful. I hope you guys have a great weekend. You gotta knock this craft fair out, and then I can get my Christmas tree up and stuff like that and focus on Christmas here at the row house. Alright guys, have a good one. Bye.